हाय गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू कॉमन मैन विद स्पेशल व्यूज। एंड आज का कॉमन मैन बहुत ही ज्यादा स्पेशल है क्योंकि इन लोगों की वजह से आजकल हमारी जो यूथ आ रही है वो इन लोगों के सारा क्रेडिट इनको जाता है। एंड क्योंकि जो इनकी टीचिंग्स, इनकी ब्लेसिंग्स एंड जो ये वैल्यू सिखाते हैं उसकी वजह से हम एक ग्लोबल सिटीजन बनते हैं। सो टुडे वी हैव मिस श्वेता कपूर विद अस।
Everybody, thank you for this introduction, Vardhan. It's lovely to be with you.
Great. So before we start the podcast, I would really like to tell our connection with my fellow audience on YouTube. So सबसे ज़्यादा बताना चाहूँगा कि we don't know each other, but still we are related. So would you like to enlighten on the connection?
Actually, so basically both of us come from Pathway School, Gurgaon, Bandiavas, and we are very proud to be, meeting as Pathwaysian. That's a common connection. So it turned out when he approached for the podcast, it was a very simple conversation. Somebody invited, but we met through LinkedIn again. No sponsorship here, but yes, we did. And we could know that instantly there's a connection. He was in the class. We were in the same batch. So
Yeah.
I was as
Just
a
we never
teacher.
talked to each other,
Yeah.
but we were there.
He
So,
was in a different section, I would say.
like as you say in movies, we were there, but we couldn't just meet. So
Yeah.
maybe
Yes.
that was not a perfect time.
Yes,
So
it's
after around, I would say 2018. So like after around 6 years, we are
6
meeting.
years. Yes. So
So-
it's like a connection revived.
Yeah. So now through this podcast, I would really like to know more about ma'am and like I would say, what's her take on life? So what are her special views? So shuru karte hain, guys. I would like to just start with why do you think being an education consultant is a very good profession? Like what value does it bring to you?
Yeah, so I would say that there was no ambition to be an educational consultant. I only wanted to be a teacher.
Oh,
So and that too, it has its own story because when I was growing up, I just wanted to be maybe a doctor first. Then the marks did not come very well. The stream wasn't there, so I chose to be doing maybe parallelly trying to do fine arts or a dietitian course. My mother was a teacher, by the way,
Oh.
so I knew that I can always be one. You see, so that profession you see very close.
he was always there for backup.
Yeah. So it was like, and then I wanted to try, some sort of banking, insurance in my early 20s, I would say.
So
that,
which bachelor's did you do? Like I think you wanted many options, so you
Yeah.
must have taken a safe option.
Yes,
So what was the safe option?
so more than being a safe option, I wanted to see what really anchors to the values that I hold. So I knew I could be a teacher, but I wanted to do it by my choice. When I am ready, I could be one. Otherwise, it's not just that my parents choose it and I become one. So that narrative was always there. But so when I tried working as academic advisor. There were little freelance opportunities. We had to work around. So that gave me a good push to see how corporate life looks. How so I worked with HSBC. I worked with MetLife. Those brief stints, I really somehow thought the balance wouldn't come in. So that is where the value proposition I'm bringing in to say that what if I balance it out with my
Teaching.
teaching career. But to tell you that if you run around from things, they come back to you. So I was running from a routine, maybe
Yeah.
not the work profile. But since last year, so to tell you, I am in the same routine, that 9 to 6 kind of routine. so life is a way of turning things around.
Yeah,
But I'm still glad that I chose to be a teacher. And being a consultant is a personal choice again, to see how can I help a lot of teachers, help a lot of students, see how classrooms can be great spaces to connect
have conversations.
and have conversations and bloom, like teacher bloom, students bloom. Both of them. Not all classrooms are like PSG classrooms. You see,
Yeah.
a lot of other sectors are there. So
The more traditional ones,
Yes,
like you have a
yes.
class of 40 students instead of 20.
Yes,
There are
yeah. So
differences.
and also the perspective building.
Yeah,
So I
perspective.
think that isn't there, a lot of it. So when I came back from regular teaching for 18, 19 years, I was into classroom teaching, and then there's a story again. So I thought that how can I help others? That's
Oh.
how I thought of becoming a consultant.
So yeah.
Starting providing my services to the people who need it. That's how it is. Training, consulting.
Yeah,
I
it
love
all,
what I do now.
it all makes sense.
Yeah.
So, as you said, ki you were running from the career of teacher, like the routine career, and like finally you have landed there. But I would like to ask, कोई आपका fixed domain था कि आपको teacher बनना है तो इसी domain का बनना है, like sciences का बनना है या maths का बनना है, या generally you just wanted to be a teacher? because there's very different type of teachers. Like if you see middle school and secondary school wale, the teachers are very fixed in their domain. But if you primary school wale teachers, they have like specific, like they don't have any specific
Yeah,
subject.
yeah.
They're more like skill building and the
Skill
perspective
building.
building, which you said.
Yeah. So I would say that as a profession, when you look at teaching, it's of course there are a few essentials that come in. Whichever subject you teach, you have to be into classroom. You have to take the ownership of
Yeah.
students in your care. That's a common thing. So for me, I think early in my career, I was teaching secondary classes. I started as a mother teacher, then eventually moved up the ladder, senior secondary schools. So all I did, but I always maybe was looking for. There was a quest to see what can I be further.
Oh.
You know, how can I look at different classrooms. So when I look back in retrospective, like my few last 10 years, I would say they were like full of lot of churning. So that churning, now I can say that that comes from the space that there was a curiosity always to see what might really function, how life functions. So when I now do even mindfulness coaching and sessions on well-being, training, in fact, on social emotional learning, this whole connection comes from my own story. You know, because professionally I have this phase where I'm a teacher and I'm loving it, and different experimentations happen in the classroom. You evolve. So I think as an individual, I've understood that the thing that kept me going was the, you know, spirit to evolve, to see what can I be, how further can I, you know, not be limited to a box,
Yeah.
to this, to this,
So you
to
were
that.
very open to challenges which will
Yes,
come.
yeah.
So does that relate to you why you were easy in shifting schools and your career spaces?
Yeah, I think yes. A lot of people tell me that every time, how do you restart?
Yeah.
You know, because
Because shifting, even if
yeah,
you shift one room to another room, when the
yeah,
grade changes,
yes,
everything changes. Now
everything.
you're literally changing your career environment.
Yeah,
So like, does it impact you,
yes,
or rather
yes.
it strengthens you more?
Yeah, so it has its own cost, I would say. So 2007, I started as a regular full-time teacher, and then 2007 to I think 2015, 16, I was at one place. That is my longest tenure, 9 years.
Uh,
After that, it was like one switch came when I joined Pathways 2016. So then 2018, no 2019, I shifted to another school, Heritage. Then 2021, I shifted to Heritage Delhi. You know, so that shift, not always my choice. It was
oh,
not always. There was a better ambition or anything, but there are other factors in life.
yeah,
So professional front is one and personal is another. So, you know, while negotiating with things and seeing what might be good, because you have your children as a, you know, so a very family aspect also comes in. We don't work in isolation,
yeah,
right? So you belong to one family. I am also part of one family. So a lot of decisions came because they had to come. Now I can only say that.
yeah.
Sometimes not mine, through a factor that comes in. But yes, the change, if you say, it was very uneasy, very difficult.
The corporate culture must be different for
Yeah,
all.
so then coming back to the corporate culture,
Uh,
the academic corporates, you know, so and then you see that, okay, this is not what I wanted to be. You know, I just wanted to be in the classroom and always teach and look at different classrooms, be different, you know, so expansion, if I can tell you, expansion is something that I was looking at, but navigating change is the way to be. That's how life
yeah.
is, you know. And after COVID, things changed
Hmm.
drastically. So I
Especially
was,
in the academic space, and like
yeah,
you have talked about COVID.
yeah,
I think you must have taken classes during the online
yes,
school.
yes, yes.
So I want to know, like, as students, we know we will be on mute, we'll not turn on camera, we'll sleep. But how did it impact you, and what was your feeling during COVID? Because even you must have been scared, you must have been anxiety over what's
Yeah,
happening around the
yeah,
globe,
yeah.
and then you're teaching also, and then you must be scared for your students' future also. Because if they are not paying attention right now, you know that if they will not pay attention, their
Yeah.
futures also at risk. What was your mindset at that time? Like, how
You
would you
know,
say?
so that's a very deep question. If I go back, I don't think I
Any
have.
anecdote you want to share?
Yeah. So I, first of all, I never had any fear. I all the only thing that I felt was that how can we do this better now?
Hmm.
You know, so like I'm meeting you today, we did not know each other. It's a very, so that's the kind of I think space I think come from. I say that that's, you know, life is bringing something. COVID is a big churning. Only thing was to anchor yourself in hope and saying that the best that I can do at this moment is online teaching. Yeah, even students do not respond or they do not come the way they can be. So instead of worrying, my focus was into seeing what, how can we make teaching better? How
Uh,
can we have more sharing for students? So the anecdote that if you were asking me what we did even during online school was, I was at Heritage at that point, 62 Gurgaon,
oh,
and we had this free time
free
even in
time.
the online setup where students would show up there they will give a tour of their house, so once
That's
a
so
week,
interesting.
yeah, once a week we had asked all students to, we created a roster that today, to you are presenting, tomorrow someone else is presenting, and they will give a little tour of their space, and that way camera showing up the spaces. And in fact we had a unit on sewing, we are what we eat, so it was about food and inquiry into that. So children had their own little nurseries. So they would
Ah,
show everybody that this is what we have done. And that was one. And the other way we experimented was also to say that cooking. So children love, those who love to bake, or there was like a skill aspect being open. So we also created a vocational space online again, I'm telling you. So everybody in the class, we had a day, say Friday or a Wednesday, would decide that okay, Vardhan wants to talk about a podcast, so he'll tell others what
oh.
is it, or somebody says I want to help you cook, some sandwiches.
How
So
used to be
be
attendance?
ready.
Like people, do children used to come
Yeah,
or?
yeah, yeah. It was grade five that I'm telling you. They were
Oh,
all
grade
very,
five.
very
Yeah.
interested, sorry, in doing it, and most of them did come up.
Yeah.
So if you say online, the senior children work differently, but I would say yes, we tried. Whatever stage we were at, we tried different
Yeah,
things.
it showed like the
Yeah,
change happened,
the
and
change
as you
happened.
said, you guys adapted.
Yeah.
Couldn't do anything more. But
Yes.
now, if I see how my fifth grade was when I went to school, I used to have like a fixed routine 9 to 3 o'clock, and this was so much fun because we never had the academic
Yes.
pressure.
Yeah.
But now, if we think about the children who were in their fifth grade during
Yes.
COVID,
Oh,
their
yeah.
life was very different.
Yes.
They couldn't have fun, and like they could not go out.
Yes.
They couldn't socialize more because I think till eighth grade is the time where you can socialize
Yes.
with your batch. Because if you're in that school after eighth grade, it becomes very difficult to socialize, and it's good. But in online school, it must be difficult.
Yeah.
But I think this is very like cool way. Like you're giving a tour of your house. Then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, ये वो वाला बच्चा इसके घर पे nursery है. And,
Exactly.
like
So they all connected and
good
they-
icebreaker, I
yeah.
guess.
So so the attendance, definitely we had our own pressures. Whenever there's an academic class, students might not come up. Not that there's a better
Fifth
story.
grade के बच्चे, their parents must be forcing them.
But at the same time, I would say a lot of ownership came in. We just tried different methods to
And
have
it worked.
them on board. I think I would say largely it did. And later, when students, even we did a follow up. So they say that I know this person because you were the one who had grown this,
Oh.
or even I had to give a tour of my house where I sit, what I do, how things are. So connection. I will only say that what I was deeply thinking about was to let the connection be there. At least this medium, if the medium does not allow you to meet in person, let's see what we can do. Through digital media.
Yeah, even I remember what our seventh grade form tutor, what
Yeah.
she did. It was last day of school. Generally, in pathways, I would
Yeah.
tell we have a
Yeah,
class
yes,
parties on last day of school.
absolutely.
So she knew that there's like many of us will not come, thinking that up kya 5 point hai. But surprisingly, everyone came.
Everyone.
Because they were scared कि what if next year we're not in the same school. Many were scared, what if we die? So ma'am was like, that became a little bit dark. But then she was like, let's do something. What we did Netflix party.
Whoa.
All of us watched Hindi medium together, and then we
Yeah.
kept chatting and all. Then ma'am was like, you guys are chatting, what's the point of watching a movie? But then we were like, ma'am, that's uniting us.
That's
Then she also liked it.
But I think, yeah, that's a beautiful example. We would also watch movies half an hour because you had to, break the mundane. Students,
Yeah.
their psychological and emotional well-being also wasn't at all.
And a fun thing I also tell, you said about cooking. So I was in ninth grade during COVID.
Okay.
And then I used to have my classes, online classes. It was like full preparation for boards, MYP5, like e-assessments. So we used to have like serious classes. My math sir had this habit. He wanted everyone to turn on their camera. Not because he wanted to see if they understand the concept. I don't know. Do teachers have this feeling like when they see the kid, they get to know that he's not understanding the concept or he's lost
Yes.
in the class? Do you guys have some secret power or magical power? कि ऐसा लगता है
Yeah.
कि ये बच्चा ध्यान नहीं दे रहा, ये पक्का खोया हुआ है, इसे समझ नहीं आ रहा है, लाइक हाउ डू यू गाइस डू इट, लाइक ऐसा क्या होता है?
I think that comes through observation, like experience. I will say that when we are in the class, so it's again a very intuitive feeling that you have. If you see a face, there's a better connection.
Oh.
Otherwise, behind there's no connection. No? So presence. What is presence? Now you and I are sitting together.
Yeah.
This is presence. If you are in the online setup, I don't see you. You don't see me.
What's
There's
the
just
point?
black screens.
Yeah.
So yes, we cannot see, but yeah, teacher can gauge where the students are, whether they are getting it or not. Their expression comes in. So as human beings, it's a very natural gift we all have. But teachers have a special magic to release the gift. I can say that.
I would say some like special magical powers there. They can read your face also,
Yeah.
and they're like, अब
Quickly.
कुछ तो करना होगा
कुछ तो
इसका.
करना होगा. Change
So,
the gear.
what I used to do, maths has not been very strong of subject mine, so I never used to turn on camera. The thing was, class used to have happened during 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock period, and at my house that time was when I used to get breakfast. And then one day by mistake I turned on my camera. Sir kept repeating, he's like, "Pradhan, तुम करते क्या हो कैमरा पे?" मैंने कहा, "सर आलू पराठा खा रहा हूँ, खाना है आपको?" कहते मैथ्स क्लास है. मैंने कहा, "सर मैं कब खाऊं?" कहते 10 मिनट्स में ब्रेकफास्ट था. मैंने कहा, "सर 10 मिनट से कौन ब्रेकफास्ट कर सकता है?" मैंने कहा 10 मिनट से शुरू होते हैं. आई टेल माय मॉम कि मम्मा बताना शुरू कर दो. वो आधे घंटे बाद तो आता है. अब मैं क्या करूं? कहते तुम कैमरा बंद कर लो, चलो.
So everybody ate. And in fact, when COVID के बाद सब स्कूल गए, you can also share your anecdote. Everybody felt like कि क्या है?
Oh, I felt very hungry.
Yeah.
I was like, "Ma'am, 1:30 कब होएगी?" Then ma'am was like, "वरदान, तुम पहली बार स्कूल नहीं आ रहे, तुम हमेशा से 1:30 खाना खाते थे." मैंने कहा, "नहीं मैम, ऐसा कुछ अजीब सा लग रहा है." फिर then during breakfast I was like, "मैम, कुछ ज्यादा जल्दी नहीं कर रहे हम breakfast."
हाँ, ये भी होता है. Yes.
But then what I think I enjoyed both the times.
Yes.
Like I enjoyed this time also, and that COVID era was also fun. I feel nostalgic also for some
Yeah,
times.
yes. I think it was good if you say school wise, but a lot of personal churning people's
Yeah,
lives
bad for
had
like the ones who lost their
lot
loved
of
ones.
a lot of people. So when you asked me about the change, I can also recount that there was a time we had shifted to Delhi, and the job was going good. We could manage online support and everything, but personally, we all were caught in that Delta wave.
Oh,
And
the 2021 wave,
yes,
the
the
second phase.
2021, the second wave. Then only we had moved to Delhi. So we were otherwise staying at a different place.
Oh.
So that shifting, it was barely a month, and all of us were getting that vaccine done. And
Oh, during vaccine you got the COVID.
yeah, so vaccination was still due, but because it just started, no, it was catching up, and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
had their own fears about ये कैसे
अब तो
होगी.
देखिए थे क्या हाल हो रहा है.
Yeah,
now तो
देख रहे हैं इसका साइड इफेक्ट भी है.
हाँ.
So I can say that जब मुझे ही सबसे पहले हुआ था कोविड फैमिली में, एंड उससे रिकवर करने में द बॉडी स्टार्टेड बिहेविंग वेरी डिफरेंटली. That's where another unplanned change came in, because shifting jobs was still a little planned change.
Yeah.
Like I said, the push might be not from my side.
Or mostly
But-
always the health crisis
Yeah,
or something
so
which they are always
Exactly.
unplanned.
After COVID, I did recover. Entire family was caught. We lost one of the family members also.
so
But yeah, so that was a time which pushed me to think that, what's happening, what's not going okay, because steroids had their own after effects, and my body was very differently behaving, and I had put on a lot of weight also, inflammation. Oh my God, that time was even more
I get it.
difficult than the COVID time itself. Because you see your loved ones, all of them are struggling, you are struggling, uncertainty. So, of course, school-wise, we could still manage. That was one aspect.
But that must have been difficult while everything happening, and
Yeah.
then you on the school you are present like a normal
Yes,
place, and
yeah,
everything has happening.
yes,
So that
yes.
balance and that cover which you were keeping
Yes,
must have been
yeah.
very difficult.
So it was like, to be, because the different audience, like there's a different chemistry, or a what do you say? Not even chemistry, but an obligation to be.
Yeah.
Right, and because that's the job, that's what it demands from you. But when we were into that crisis, one track is going okay, but the personal track is not going.
But that's life. Like you can't
That's
have everything
life.
perfect. There's
Yeah.
always have to be one conflict
Yeah.
in your life. If everything is perfect, then what's the point of you living that life?
Yeah, but Vardhan, what happens sometimes, you're pushed to decode a few things to a deeper level. Why? Because this was out of syllabus. You did not
Yeah.
plan it, And when everybody says that things happen, but it's a very different feeling to experience
Yeah.
than saying it, you know.
Hmm.
Why? Because there's no one to really look at things the
Yeah,
way
but
you
there's no
want.
one who will tell you now
Yeah,
what to do.
what to do, but you have to be. So my, I would say that the journey after that, I had to even leave teaching because
Oh.
of the health crisis that I had. I couldn't, when we were shifting from online to offline, and slowly things were demanding. As teachers, there's a pain point also. So then it wasn't working out, and I had to take a sabbatical to say that let me see, you know, what better can come out for
Hmm.
me. But there was this healing story also, which had to be. And I feel so grateful that, my God, that was like, people sometimes choose what they want to do, and sometimes life chooses you to do this.
Hmm.
You know, so that's where I think that's where the whole shift has happened for me.
Ah.
So yeah, so it was a very unplanned territory.
But again, you came back to that.
Yeah,
So, like, you
yeah,
experience entire character arc and then went back.
exactly.
But
So
as a more matured and
yes,
more
yeah,
intellectual person who has like
absolutely,
faced experience,
absolutely,
and then you overcome it,
yeah,
and now like touch wood. But if anything happens in future, you
yeah,
will be not prepared because that will be also another shock.
yeah.
But you will know that you have found a way. You
Yes,
will find a way
you'll
from
find a
this
way.
also.
Yeah, because you know, so as an individual, what I have really come to know, understand is, when you say these big things that life happens, you have to navigate, stay positive, but it's very easier said than done.
Yeah.
You know, when you face a crisis or when you are in a conflict, it becomes very, very hard
Your
to see, and you don't
self-esteem, your
like
mental
to
strength,
see
everything
all
like this.
this. And if I see myself 2 years ago, he was a celebrated teacher. I am talking about myself. If I see myself, I loved what I did. Students were also very responsive, my classes went beautiful. Everything was great, but I was not happy.
Oh,
Somewhere I was not okay, you know, to be on terms with things which were struggling. So because that's where it hits you hard, and you have to see that, you know, अब क्या करें,
yeah,
ये तो, I mean, उसका आंसर कहाँ से आएगा,
yeah.
because there's no training for that. So then I started moving to mindfulness and trying to see how emotional
Oh, so
well-being.
you got it like once you face a
Yeah,
problem, you got it like well-being and mindfulness is a very big
yeah,
issue amongst the
yes,
other odds
yes,
also.
yes. And now you see that the time we are in, it's one of the biggest crises.
Yeah.
And 20, because it's again an unsettled emotion,
Hmm.
is a very dangerous proposition.
Do you think this issue was always there? Because what I think this issue was always there. Only because of COVID,
Yeah,
it gained attention,
yeah, it gave.
and because of the world getting more connected, we got to know. But I think mindfulness, mental health, depression, all of these issues have been there with us, but
Mm.
no one was expressive enough to confront it. But after
Mm.
COVID, people have started to confront it and like share with others.
I think
Or do you think that it has increased because of COVID?
you know, there are a lot of, when in education, if you see, so it's a greatest, you know, what do I say, my privilege to have been a teacher, because I could see that if learning happens at school, if all individuals are shaped in, you know, with their
Yeah.
circumstances and with the school's active role, because then how nobody has really helped me know that how can I manage my own well-being, you know, why this kind of deeper work is still not there. If you
Ah.
see that, so with setups like pathways or setups like evolved setups, I would say there is still a better connection, still a better, you know, camaraderie. Why? Because the whole thing
The
is
ratio
a
is
lot of
less, the
awareness.
curriculum is
Yeah, the
different.
curriculum is different, and there is no standard stigmatization that happens.
Yeah.
ऐसे ही चलना है, यही रास्ता है, you know, वो boxes नहीं है.
Yeah, you just have one direction that you
One
have to
direction.
just go that direction.
Yes.
But anyhow, you can go there
Yeah.
from point A to point B
Point
or
B.
point C or just direction.
Yeah.
Like it depends on
Yes.
the student,
Yes. Yes.
and you are just the person. And that's I think in pathways what I heard they never call teachers as teachers. They just call them like
Yeah.
guiding and
Yeah.
facilitators.
Facilitators.
So
Yeah.
like that's one of the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
As
So
well.
that's interesting. So when I looked at my teaching and I thought, oh my God, if as a teacher I never knew ये कैसे manage करना है, so there might be so many others who must be struggling.
Yeah.
You know, so that's when sometimes life gives you a different purpose to say that. So it's not just pure consultancy that happens. I think my work has become deeper because of my own, you know, way to look at things. and I felt that healing is very very deep. ऐसा नहीं है कि अब कुछ bother नहीं करता,
Yeah.
there are no problems in life, ऐसा कभी नहीं है. And yes, COVID was one thing which controlled the whole world, but if you look at the world now, it's again boss. We are
Yeah.
sitting at so many crises. If you see global warming, all this, why I'm saying it, because it is a connection with education. So when I am as a teacher talking about Earth Day, and I'm not opening up a perspective to a child that that we are the ones who make this Earth a better place. Earth has its own balance, restoration property. You just stop harming it.
Yeah.
Think of this way. So if we do not say that, okay, we save the Earth,
Hmm.
I find it very very shallow. We are nobody to save Earth. Yeah, we are nobody, because we are the recipient of what this planet actually has
And
offered to us.
rather, we have caused this.
Absolutely. So if only thing is, when you say you stop rupturing, it will come back to its own balance. Like the body has its own intelligence. I am now shifting to this idea, because when I looked at things the way they are, and you have a whole recipe, you have a good job, you have a good career, and chal raha hai, sab badhiya hai. But again, as an individual, everybody has a trajectory. So I will say that it started as one role, and we have roles.
Yeah.
So we have different roles to play. But then again, when you say mental health, now it is a lot, because materialistically everyone's prospered. But abhi kya hai? The connection is missing. Relationships are crumbling.
Yeah.
If you read the stories that are there, and yes, mental health as a society, I think हम बहुत shift हो गए.
Like, I would agree
Yeah.
with this point. If you take one example, recently the bomb threats which came in school, a child, a 16-year-old did. So his mental health and his connections with his parents and friends and peers,
Yeah.
like what made him do that?
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
like the biggest fault is not what he's thinking,
Yes.
why he is thinking.
Why he is thinking.
So I
Yeah,
think like that
yeah,
shows
yes,
like the
yeah.
crumpling of the mental health, and
Yeah,
how
yes.
how like less like how in schools we are providing the education, but this is lacking. Is like the main foundations of what is good and what is bad, what is fun and what is fun and what is a crime.
What is it? Right?
That's all lacking.
Yes.
So which shows like gives a reality check to our education
To
system.
the system as well, because when you say head, heart, and hand, so if the head is in place, the heart knows what to do, but the head knows what to do, and hand also is aware, but the heart is somewhere missing. You do not know what is ethical, what is moral, what is non-ethical, what might hurt the other person. So in social emotional learning, we call it a pro-social behavior, that you think of a consequence your anger might bring to the other person,
Yeah.
right? Or your disappointment might bring to your family. So that sort of awareness, I still see
Lacking.
it's lacking more than ever, because a lot of people blame it to nuclear setups, but I think it has its own merit.
Yeah.
Only thing is that everybody is just running. Everybody.
No one is settling down.
Yeah, so there is an endless pursuit, which might also be which is corroborated with the fact that a lot of news stories, like you mentioned about one, उसको क्या मिला ऐसे hoax करके.
Which our
But-
parents are in
Yeah,
trouble,
yeah.
and entire country is
Entire-
also defamed because of it.
Defame and all that. So वो क्यों हो गया? वो कैसे हो गया? Because maybe there is a deeper need to be looked at, recognized. तो वो अलग तरीके से channelize हो रहा है. So मुझे लगता है कि एज अ सोसाइटी अगर हम हिस्ट्री में जाएंगे तो वी विल सी ये क्राइसिस थे, पर उसका प्रोपोर्शन थोड़ा कम था, अब बहुत ज्यादा है. इफ यू लुक एट द कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर, जॉब एम्प्लॉयज, पीपल, अभी पीछे 2 महीने पहले देयर वाज समबडी हु committed suicide because of the pressure.
Yeah, suicide I have heard, like
Yeah.
especially like if you see there's a place in Delhi in India which is called
Kota.
Kota. Yeah. So like I am not at all going from an engineering background, but I have heard stories about people committing suicide because of the NEET exam and the JEE exam, and because in pathways in my school, people are like, we can do anything in life but never touch these books, because they have like, it has been stigma that if you go this, you're like what my generation is, that if you go in this field, your end is suicide only.
Yeah.
So like now entire generation of students are going against this. So I think like the system which we have
Yes,
built it
yeah.
itself has impacted it.
Yeah.
I think we can't also blame the government, because population is so much.
Absolutely.
If you will not bring comparedness, how will they segregate people? And so everyone will get seats, and then there will be no value of it.
I understand.
So now, like, we have
competition has to be there.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
So now it's just like if our mental strength is still there, like if we are good enough, mentally capable to cope up with the situation, then I think suicide rates and everything can decrease.
Yeah, it can, or moreover, I would say that if we all learn how to handle our own selves, in the face of a crisis, then I think that is where the greater empowerment is. If you, so see, life will happen the way it has to happen.
Ah.
But the whole point is that whether you want to just let things happen to you, or you want to say what kind of choice I can make. So not making a choice is also a choice.
Uh-huh.
When you don't choose an action, that's also an action.
That gives me like how in election you go, there's
Yeah.
like none of all. That's
Yeah,
also an option.
That's also an option. You see,
Yeah.
so there are parallel connections that you can draw, and if you look at the broader canvas, you realize that study is one part, job is one, marriage is one, my family is one, but I also have my own, way to be.
Yeah.
So
And
the
what you are, it's coming from all of those fields.
yeah, so it came out because I was at some portion, it was going very, very well, but the lack which was there, or which were few emotions which were not looked at, because the society that we live in, not everybody has the same way to look at things. But yeah, one common need is that everybody wants to be loved, to be respected, to be heard, so those gifts, if we still cannot offer to each other, what is it that we are actually doing as a human being? So I think, yes, my lot of my shift happened because of the fact to see that how to handle pain. How do you look at suffering not as suffering, or maybe as an opportunity? So I am just trying to say that whatever, again, this is a mindset. You see that if you look at the problem, or you look at the possible solution that it might bring to you.
Yeah.
So sitting here meeting you, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It just came out of nowhere. We did not connect, we did not know each other. You joined at a different stage, I left at a different stage, but since we are sitting together. So how I see this is as that there is a purpose that I think I have it in my mind, and meeting you is a part of that purpose.
Yeah, and even meeting you is also part of my purpose. At this stage, if I'm getting able
Yeah.
to gain this much intellectual knowledge,
Yeah.
I think I will be really grateful for that.
Yeah.
Because you never know when this
Thank you.
knowledge will help me in future.
Absolutely.
And like that's the main point of this entire podcast.
Yeah.
That we are interacting with each other, we are gaining knowledge and giving knowledge also.
Yeah.
The audience is also interacting with us through
Yeah.
comments
Yeah.
or listening to us. They are also gaining knowledge.
Yes.
All of us are gaining knowledge, but for our different separate purposes.
Yeah, because the common thread, you see that either you become better or you become bitter. Always a choice. So I use all these things to say that why? Because you cannot always shift the blame. So if you say that education, if we come to that idea to say that one is individual growth and well-being, second is of course what education is doing. So when you say education, all theories say that it's the shaping of the mind and the heart and everything together. So if the planet is dirty, despite we celebrating Earth Day so much, if you look around the surroundings, you see, oh my God, there's a lack of ownership. Why are we not owning up our own dirt, in the society physically? And likewise, if you have an analogy to see that, why am I not looking at my mind, the way my thoughts are, the way my beliefs are shaping? So that's where mindfulness comes into being, and why I'm saying it, because in the sector, education, if you know it or not, but learning, social emotional learning, all these branches are now coming up. And even 21st century skills. So all that is coming up. Why? Because we are fighting. We are competitively, against each other. So now the world says, oh no, 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 do collaboration, do group learning, do cooperative learning. A lot of CBSE setup schools are also shifting to that.
Yeah.
Why? Because they see, okay, we don't want to fight against each other. The ultimate idea is not to fight.
Yeah. Because what we do in school, we'll do in future also.
Absolutely. It's like a mini society.
Yeah, like so I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So as you said, who we are is dependent on what we are in school, and then that will depend on our future also.
Absolutely.
Like it's a connection.
It's a
As I said, it's a trajectory. So even I agree that our school is a mini society for us. Like if you see, for 18 years of our life, we are trapped. Okay, not trapped.
But we spend our time.
Yeah, like it's a second home for us.
Yes.
So what we are experiencing there
Absolutely.
is making us ready for the next part of the life.
Absolutely.
And now I agree with you when we say that in schools we are not open, coming out of our comfort zone. It's impacting us only. So if we are not told or like shown by the teachers that these are the global issues of the world.
Yeah.
If we are not shown that in childhood age, when we come out, we will be like, क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
हाँ,
ये
क्या
भाई क्या
फर्क
है?
पड़ता है?
हमें आज तक 18 years तक कुछ हुआ नहीं और आगे क्या
और
होगा?
क्या होगा?
But now, if a person like me in
Yes.
Pathways, I am shown that there's an issue of water scarcity, which was my PYP
Yes,
exhibition topic.
yes.
So now I understand the relevance of it, and when I come out of it, I also like not do something like not like make a cure for it
Yeah,
or all,
yes,
but
yes.
I'll be more mindful in my usage.
Yeah.
A small usage can, if everyone does that, then it will don't need for a cure.
Yes,
As you
yes.
said, we will just stop rupturing the world.
Yeah,
It will come
planet,
back
yeah.
to it.
It can take back,
Yeah.
restoration, because the body also has its own fantastic ability.
Yeah.
So, like you said, that as an individual, if I know that my action matters, like we used to celebrate PYP and say, "Oh my God, everybody's journey matter,"
Yeah.
and take this forward. So if this journey continues, and if you just turn out to be one citizen, you means you and I included, one citizen that who is conscious, who's mindful, who looks at resources as a shared resource, and who tries to resolve conflict in the best possible manner. So in commensalism, your good, my good, it's like fine. So not that your my good comes at the cost of your bad or your good. So it should not be the proposition. I think that's where the world can slowly move. Lot of ownership. So if you see, these are human created problems.
Human created problem.
So when
Which
we,
need to be solved by humans only.
of course,
अब animals आके थोड़ा
करेंगे,
करेंगे.
हाँ, तो कौन करेगा? तो हम ही करेंगे. तो
Like if we are given these features, we
Yes.
can speak, we can
yeah,
smell, we can see,
Yes.
we
and
can touch also.
can
So,
think.
think the biggest
Exactly,
thing. So
biggest
we are given this, as you said, we have a purpose.
Yes.
And ऐसे तो नहीं हमें randomly कहीं बेच दिया गया है.
बिल्कुल.
एक purpose है हमारा,
बिल्कुल.
and we are just role in every, and we play in everyone's life. In our life, we need to fulfill that.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, we just need to find it.
We just need to find it, and also so many times the narratives shape us, no? So like I want to talk about this because as an individual, when you love others, you are always taught to love others or be compassionate. So in mindfulness or in the spaces of healing, we always say that the well-being industry, basically we look at the way we say, why don't you pour in some love to yourself? Why don't you become one inner ally and
Yeah.
you accept the way things are? So for instance, I want to talk about this lovely analogy which we use to say that one of the times that you become hurt, you are hurted because you are the one who's causing it. If you let the other person have more power in your life, then the problem is always outward and the solution will always be outward.
So what's the solution
So
to
the
it?
solution, I think, is, which I've also tried on myself, to see that how do I take the ownership of the bitterness that is filling in me. Of course, there's a reason while I interacted and negotiated. Maybe I did not try to resolve this in the first place. Maybe I wasn't assertive enough to say that, Vadan, this isn't working. Can we have some boundaries, even in relationships? Why don't we have
So
some
that's the
respectable
step we should take.
boundaries? This might work for me. I like your idea, but I think I'm not for it. So many times we don't say it. We say it at in our professional spaces maybe, but not in the personal spaces.
Agree.
If you see that one way we call families our support system, another way the same family sometimes. You are very young right now. I
No,
don't
but I can agree.
Yeah,
with
so
you.
you must have seen a lot of people around. We are bothered by our own families.
Yeah.
Why? Because we don't have a voice there, or we don't see ourselves are empowered enough to handle that. We say better to be avoiding. Things will happen.
Yeah,
Time
but
will
there's no
heal.
point of avoiding it
There's
because
no point.
if I'm part of a family and if my family has some issues with me, like suppose if I'm getting like I'm being discouraged by
Yes.
them, or you can say I'm getting hurt by them in an indirect way. Maybe they don't know, and until and unless I confront with them, they won't know it.
They won't know it.
And they'll continue to do it, and I'll think that they don't, they're not liking me, or like it can go extreme also.
Yes.
And like until you do communication, what's the point of it?
Yes.
And again, you can say as if you are not mute anything. You can say it. So then why don't you say? Like I think communication, you can do it.
Yes, you can do it and be assertive, while at the same time not holding any malice, no judgments, no assumptions.
Yeah, because if you have any judgments and if you have any like fixed stereotypes, and then that ruins the perspective of family.
Yeah, because a lot of teenager issues, if you see that A lot of teenagers, there are reports to say that they feel isolated, they feel not
They
connected,
feel lonely.
they feel lonely. So there's a syndrome like alone together. So you're together, but you are very lonely. So how relationships are also showing up very differently, because as an individual, I do not know how to process the
Ah.
feeling that I have. Like I tell you, 2 days or 3 days ago, yeah, or maybe a week ago, I was not that when I practice mindfulness, I've become very foolproof. Only thing is that I can handle maybe things a little better in a better way. Maybe respond, not react. I can
Ah.
choose a response. I might say that, okay, hold, wait a minute, take a step back and think what
Hmm.
might work. See things objectively, not through a lens of judgment. So then that experience was very bitter, and I didn't like, to be on somebody else's ride. Sometimes it happens at the workplace. You don't want to do things, but you are dragged into things,
Hmm.
and
So what
it
according to
made
you?
me it made me feel very annoyed, very behave in a very different way. This was like totally the frustration is showing up, and I'm feeling very very constrained. So just a week ago, I'm telling you, and that's where I was like, oh my god, this is not the way I want to behave. Why am I turning to be so bitter, and why I'm not at peace? Because then that peace also, that lag shows up in the family. When you from your workspace to your homes, when you come back, you're the same person. You would not simply shut down everything. That's a skill people do, but not everybody can do it 100%. So then if the strongest the emotion, the strongest comes the reaction, and the strongest is must be your effort to resolve it. So then I took 3-4 days time to simply shut myself and say that, Shweta, what is the way that's coming up for you? You do not want to hurt anybody. You do not want to be this kind of, the way you are now talking to people around and throwing it off. Why? What will this help me with? More bitterness, more reactions, more judgments. And I don't want to get into that spiral, that ride, you see. So I want to break the spiral, and I want to say, that's not the way I behave. And I need to be still kind to myself and be compassionate to self, to say that it's all right. This is a tough moment. It's troubling me because of some actions. But do I want to continue to be a party to the actions? No. Then what should I do? I should maybe find another way. What will that look like? So the dialogue that you keep doing to yourself tells you that, hold, just don't do anything. Neither you react, neither you respond. If you can be in the middle, and if you simply say that I want to choose the way I behave, so that means sometimes it might look like you parting ways, you leaving a job and then saying, I don't want to go this way. Or maybe reorientation. So you reorient to say, okay, maybe the bigger pain was that the project that I was handling was not helping me the best self that I can be.
Yeah.
So the best self, or maybe someone was not listening to the ideas that I was giving in the first place. As an employee, I'm talking about. So even being a consultant becomes tough sometimes, because when you're working with adults, it's a very different story.
Hmm.
People might take, might not take.
Yeah.
But some of us are like, I can see तुम ये ऐसा खराब करने वाले हो, but there's no one who's ready to listen.
Hmm.
So then what do? Either you hold back and you say, okay, be a party to all the thing that's happening,
Yeah.
or you say, no,
As a consultant, you will.
excuse me from the space, do not drag me into it. I can make my choice and be respectfully separating myself from the experience. I mean, I don't know if I've explained that to you, but what I am trying to say is that such tough moments keep coming, and there will never be a trajectory when you say, oh, it's a smooth sailing.
अब खत्म हो गया, पैसा नहीं
नहीं
आएगा.
होगा, हाँ.
So they'll keep
और वो
coming.
आपकी पूरी प्रैक्टिस के बाद भी आप उसमें फंस सकते हो हमेशा.
Hmm.
So that my learning was that, what is it that made me behave like that? I generally don't lose my cool. I generally prefer to take my time and say, okay, I'll come back to it. But now negotiating that to the stakeholder and saying that, people that started thinking at one place in the workspace, saying कि शायद आपकी दोनों की कुछ रिफ्ट है, आपको किसी के साथ काम करने में अच्छा नहीं लग रहा. It's not the calm, it's basically the value proposition. It's basically the way something is being done by somebody, and the way you have a better idea. So either you go propose your better idea and but that comes from a peaceful space. आप इतने jitter annoyed होके नहीं बोल सकते, आप बोलोगे तो वो receive नहीं होगा.
The tone will be wrong.
Absolutely.
The way, the tone,
The tone.
and what you were trying to convey,
Yeah.
you will not be able to
You will
convey.
not be able to.
Your head, heart, and hand will not match.
Yeah, exactly. The sync will not be there.
Yeah.
And if sync is not there, then you don't get the result that you want.
Yeah.
So the point is that you need to simply set back and say, okay, I don't want to behave this way. ये हो जाता है, but accept and don't pass your own behavior to anybody else. So when I say in mindfulness or in self compassionate work, we say you take the 100% ownership. So I take the 100% ownership to say that yes, I was annoyed, yes, I was super jittery, I was not happy. बहुत pushy लग रहा था. My schedules got delayed, even being a consultant. But the point is that's what the project is. And if Shweta does not want to be a part of the project, you better take an exit and say, okay, the next project that will come in, I'll be a part to that.
But ये exit लेना ज़्यादा easy नहीं होता.
हाँ, इतना easy.
Like as you said, like saying that it will happen and experiencing it different. So depends, and the degree of exit will also be matter. Like कभी family से तो आप exit ले नहीं सकते exactly.
हाँ,
but then you need to create those lines and those boundaries. And like corporate में हो गया, exit हो गया, and like it depends on different places.
अब जो आपने बोला, that's a very valid point, क्योंकि आप family से तो exit नहीं ले सकते. अब क्या करोगे?
हाँ, because parents are annoyed of their children. They can't divorce their own children.
Absolutely, and they should not rather. Because it has its own consequences. So I think इसीलिए the work in resiliency, the work in helping the child talk and express, even boys. So there's a whole thing that says that maybe girls are better at expressing, but sometimes boys are not. तो अगर नहीं है तो कैसे सीख सकते हैं? That's where the whole competency work comes in ना. तो जब आप बोलते हो कि emotional awareness, emotional quotient, emotional well-being, ये सब तो सारों के लिए है ना, irrespective of gender. Gender lines तो है नहीं, but the communication lines are very blurred and very thin. So how as a parent you keep trusting, and how as a child you also don't feel threatened.
So as you said, I get it, like how in the education world and everything, it helps us to become a better individuals. So
of course it does, because when you think of skills, when you say collaboration, what are we doing? We are trying to collaborate to talk about something which coming from our own experiences and sharing. Right? So you have your own role, I have my own role. And when you look at creativity, so doing a podcast like this, talking to people about your own life, being sometimes vulnerable is also a very good strength. So when we talk about creativity, like we were just discussing, so creative people, basically you will see some people have a very different style of just holding on to one sort of job, one sort of pattern, and then go on forever in life. If you just examine, you look around people and there are lovely characters all around. So remember the book story that we will write character arc. So you'll always see everybody's life has a character arc. You see? And some of us are so flat in our arc and it's like, theek hai, ab chal raha hai, it's safe, it's fine, it's going on. But some of us are like, no. Every time you redo the puzzle.
I'll tell you with me. So what I have this ideology, I count myself as a philosopher. I am a philosopher. Doesn't matter which age I am. Because I'll tell you, this character arc thing, this really motivates me. Because what happened, I'll share the anecdote and bring up the story. In grade 3, my mom was watching an Indian TV serial, Ye Hai Mohabbatein, like some I don't remember what its name. So she was like, ab is promo mein ye hoega. Like how it comes in Indian channel. Kal dekhiye. So I was like, kal dekhiye. I know the story because when you were a child, you are sitting with your mom eating fruits or things. I was watching everything. So I was like, let me plan it how this will happen. So I took my action figures and I made the story. Like this will happen next. Now this has happened. And then I made a leap of 10 years and all that stuff. I killed the male actor.
You were already...
Yeah, I became a director. And then I used to give background songs also. Then I told my mom, she was like, wow. And then she was like, oh, actually, and then I started liking that. Then from that day, I am single child, so I have like either I have iPad or my action figures. That's it. I have nothing to do.
But you know. So what I see that you have your own way to express and approach things. So when you look at personalities, so in a classroom we have so many children. one teacher, there's one personality. Children, different
20
personalities.
personalities. Yeah.
Now, everybody should not be the same and cannot be the
Yeah,
same.
cannot be seen.
But at the same time, how do you explore your own talents? Is an opening that I think facilitator,
Yeah,
does.
that's how.
A
Yeah.
teacher would do in
Yeah,
the
because
class.
what happened, I started playing with my action figures. I started making stories for every single thing.
Yeah.
Whatever movie I watched, I had already planned the sequel of it day after watching the movie. And then one of my teachers in my previous school, she asked me, she was like, "I'm giving you a picture, make a story out of it."
Hmm.
I made a time traveling an entire story. Like,
Oh.
of course, it was very out of the context,
Yeah.
but she loved it. She like, she told my parents that he's very creative.
Hmm.
Make him go into acting and directing. I am really interested in directing and acting. That's why I make YouTube videos and all.
Ah.
But it's just sometimes your passion, what you do, can never be your career. Like you can never do same thing together. Like there are very fortunate people who can do it, but then there's many
Yeah.
factors due to which you can do the same thing. But what I think you can continue doing the
Yeah,
passion
the
because
passion.
it will help to explore you. It will help to make your personality more.
Yeah, so what builds up is your own experience. Like,
Yeah.
so if, for instance, you are not able to do all the things that you're saying, it will be a very different perspective that you will be living with about your own self. Now your stick figures, now your little iPad and everything. The way to express yourself is a very powerful thing. So I think creativity is with people who are highly creative. If you see, they just need different avenues. To
Yeah, like a
express
painter will express through
that
painting.
creativity.
A teacher will express through her lectures and what she want to say.
different methods, different approaches,
Yeah.
stories in the classroom.
Stories.
Yeah,
So why I say I'm a philosopher, because I think every individual, every single human on this planet, they have one character arc, which you said. We are living a character arc. We have the entire exposition from our starting from our childhood.
Absolutely.
Then every single hurdle which comes, it's a conflict.
It is.
So what we say, just imagine your life as a book, as a biography.
Yes.
And every chapter is your age.
Is your age.
So you're like 99 chapters. And each chapter will have their own conflicts.
And their own characters.
Yeah, but your character is being built from all the conflicts which you have covered. And then if you see why you should be open to challenges, which I said in the starting, you should be open to challenges when you are on your deathbed. So you want to think about your marks, or you want to think about the challenges which you face, and like how you have experienced it, and you're happy. Like when I face any challenge, of course I'll feel sad for days, but I'll think, chalo theek hai, koi baat nahi, there was some good content in my book, it was more interesting now. Like that's, you can just manipulate your thinking.
Yeah.
You can just think about this like, चलो ठीक है, मूवी में थोड़ा सा स्पाइस डल गया, मसाला आ गया. So this thing, like with me, I keep directing stuff.
Yeah.
Future में like आगे direct करना, and then which helps me to pass time also, and it also helps.
Deal with things.
Yeah, that's my way. Like
Yeah.
many people, what they do, they start watching movie. That's their stress buster. They start fidgeting with toys and like with fidget spinner and all that stuff. Some people, they try to note it down. What's happening with me.
Yes.
And then as you are a mindfulness coach, you must know like there's some meditation practices which many people like it, but I don't agree with them. I like कैसे तो मैं कह सकती, you're thinking तुम उस तरह जा रहे हो, how will you know it's not helping you? But as I said, different approaches, सबका अलग होता है.
So I just want to come in and say that when we look at, of course, there's a good, what you do is a visualization. What you try is also being how it comes, because when you are aware that what is it that I want to do, so you try to unconsciously, you are actually doing the same thing that people actually learn the other way. So you do not go to Netflix, you do not try to just pass your time, you rather get into creative pursuit of creating a character, going into the future, extending things beyond. Again, this side lets you harness, basically navigate the situation that you are into, because you look at what is creative problem solving. It's again in the mind that you do, how you process. So you, like you mentioned very clearly, so there's a sense of awareness that you have. कि नहीं, मुझे ये नहीं करना. I would rather get into this.
The choice which I'm taking.
And so when you say mindfulness is not any fix or solution. The people are trying to now put it, deep breathe karo, aisa karo. It's just one process of being aware. So for instance, I am sitting with you. I am coming from something, and morning we had some other routine. Last night we went somewhere for a party. And now switching. So when you are 100% present to the place you are in, or with the person that you're talking to, that's where it allows you. So basically, mindfulness is just being present in the present moment, neither there nor there. So no past, not future. I'm not thinking what will I be doing when I go home. But there are plans, there are timelines to meet. But I'm 100% here to say that, okay, I'm talking to Vardhan, and there's a question that coming in, and that's making me go back to my history or my life story and fetch an experience and come back. So this 100% presence allows me to gain a better experience and more insight into this conversation. Otherwise, there is no planned script that you and I have. We are basically talking,
Yeah.
it's coming in. How? Because I am also trying to connect. So when I'm saying mindfulness, it allows me to be present, it allows me to give a
Yeah.
better connection. I can reap more from this conversation, so I can go back happily and say, what a lovely experience. Or I might simply say, oh, I couldn't connect. I couldn't, it was so not okay for me. So when will it be not okay? When I'm not with you, or when you are not with me, right? So how connections
Mentally and
happen?
physically present. Both.
Absolutely. So mindfulness, just these deep breathing practices, allows you to notice, to be more aware. You have to cultivate this.
That's very good because
Yeah.
as per me at this age I still don't know what mindfulness is because
Yeah.
I was never taught mindfulness. I was just taught few practices
Yeah.
without intention
Yes.
telling me why are we
Yeah.
doing these practices.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I thought like you're getting stressed, do mindfulness.
Yeah.
But why are we doing mindfulness? Now I get it because we are getting stressed because of past or because of
Yes.
future.
Yes.
But if we do mindfulness, we'll come in present,
Present.
and we're no more stressed. So
Absolutely.
now I'm able to connect all the
Lovely.
dots like
Yes,
why
you got
mindfulness
it.
is.
Because it's the past which makes you feel more,
Anxious as
worried
well.
and sad, and
Or the future.
anxiety. What will happen?
Hmm.
This will happen. My time will go. I'll lose the money. I might not have great connections.
Hmm.
Or maybe the past experiences. Like, I just want to say one thing. There's one practice which says release the arrow. So, like an arrow. So,
Yeah.
once you are hurt when the arrow shoots you.
Hmm.
So, for instance, and that twice it is hurt when the same arrow, or again there's an arrow which hits at the same spot. What will happen?
Dukti tak.
There will be more pain,
Yeah.
even more than the first instance. So we call this in mindfulness, we say that there's a beautiful book which is No Mud, No Lotus. It says that it also helps you talk about mindfulness, and one of the practices I'm quoting from there, it simply says that when you do not, who's giving you the second arrow? The first arrow is the situation, the thing that happened to you, good or bad. Bad होगा ही तभी तो हमको ये
हाँ,
सब चाहिए.
bad.
Good में we are very happy and so joyful. तो अगर bad experience हो गया, broken relationship, a loss or financial loss or a personal loss, then second time जो arrow लगता है वो मेरा thought होता है,
Oh.
which is like, oh my god, how could this happen to me? Someone cheated me. How could this person really cheat me? ये कैसे हो गया मेरे
I'm
साथ?
having anxiety,
I am so
insecurities
good.
start to pump.
Then I start thinking of myself, and then my ego self pumps in and says, Shweta, how could you not really know that people are treacherous or people are like this? तुम्हें तो पता ही था, तुम कितने idiot हो. So second time वाला जो arrow है, वो मैंने ही अपने आप को मार दिया. So क्या हो गया? The pain got worse.
So what solution would you like to give?
So
to
the
this?
solution is you just at least abstain from
The second arrow.
pointing at your own pain again and again, and simply try to see that it's not about anybody. There's no personal judgment, but the people are the way they are, and at least I don't cause this pain to myself.
Yeah.
And how will I do that? When I will start accepting and being more compassionate to say, it's all right, yaar. सबके साथ होता है तो आपके साथ भी होगा. How are you so different than everybody? So when you feel that life has one trajectory, there is pain, there is suffering, there is, so like when you need lotus, you have to have mud. You have to have. There's no mud, so there's no lotus.
There's no lotus.
And what about roses? You remember this strategy, we would do rosebud and thorns, thinking routine हम करते थे, अगर आपने नहीं किया तो how many roses are there in a rose plant and how many thorns are there, you think of that?
I don't know.
Thorns are more or roses are more?
I think thorns will be more.
Yeah. So if
Like
you-
because if there's one rose, then like minimum 2 to 3 thorns.
yeah. So at least they are the
Yeah.
protective shield of that. And the plant, science wise, you know that वो क्यों होते हैं, how they support the plant. So if there's no thorn, there might not be any rose.
Rose, yeah.
You see, so if there is no problem or there is no adversity in life,
There's no solution.
how will you really bloom as an individual?
Oh.
And there is your resilience coming in. So if you have to love roses, you must accept the thorns. You must also look at the buds, which are your future. So to say that, oh, I still have these hopes. It's all right. Somebody cheated. It's a business loss, or maybe I've lost my job because of a senior. I might simply not be bitter about it and see what was my role into it. तो मैं बजाय कि मैं खुद को जज करूं, उसको जज करूं, या मैं बोलूं ये ऐसे
आप
कैसे,
आगे का सोचो या
आप पहले तो आप सीधा यही सोचो कि ओके रुको, ये हुआ क्या है, ये कैसे हो गया, या कैसे से भी ज्यादा व्हाट इज इट मेकिंग मी फील,
हम्म,
हाउ एम आई फीलिंग, एंड देन वेयर इज दिस फीलिंग कमिंग फ्रॉम, ओरिजिनेट कहाँ से हो रही है, यू नो। सो लॉट मेनी टाइम्स हम जैसे आप किसी से पूछो हाउ आर यू, एवरीबॉडी सेज गुड,
हम्म,
while they might not be good, they might be coming out from some space, but we are conditioned to say we are good, we are conditioned to say I'm okay, right? But when you're not okay is
you
still
never
okay.
say I'm bad. If you are
Yeah, you
feeling bad,
never
you just
say.
I'm
How
feeling
many times have you met people who say I'm not okay today? Very few, very few.
Hmm.
So mindfulness brings you the space to say okay, yes, I'm not feeling okay at this moment, but is it someone's behavior, or is it my own feeling which is causing me more hurt?
bad.
So when you start noticing the pattern and the sensation in your
That's
body,
mindfulness.
you know, that is where being in present comes in. और तब वो आपको एक स्पेस देता है एक बेटर डिसीजन लेने का। तो एटलीस्ट आप फिर बिना जजमेंट के, बिना फियर के, बिना हॉस्टिलिटी फील किए एक स्पेस में ऑपरेट, ये होता है माइंडफुलनेस। आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू द फ्यूचर थिंकिंग क्या हो सकता है,
ना मैं पास में जा रहा हूँ, क्या हुआ था।
बट एट द सेम टाइम आई एम जस्ट नोटिसिंग व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन माय बॉडी, हाउ एम आई फीलिंग। मुझे गुस्सा आ रहा है, रिमेंबर कार्टून कैरेक्टर,
Yeah.
वो जब उसको गुस्सा आता है डोरेमोन को, या रिमेंबर
Yeah.
वो कैसे करता है, कलर्स आर देयर, यू सी, आई एम ट्राइंग टू ब्रिंग एवरीथिंग टुगेदर, बिकॉज व्हेन यू से कैरेक्टर, व्हेन यू से एक्सप्रेशन, then there are colors which show, so the blue color and the red color, the anger. If I am angry, so anger is a very powerful
If you
emotion.
start, even if you're a normal person,
Yeah.
if I will be like, I will think about angry, सबसे पहले मेरे दिमाग में आगे रेड कलर एकदम अचानक से आ जाएगा।
Exactly.
I understand the color
Yeah,
psychology.
yes,
If I
yeah.
am thinking of calmness, blue एकदम अचानक
Blue
से आ
आ
जाएगा।
हाँ.
And if I am thinking of neutral, yellow आ जाएगा।
Yeah.
And that's how like a red light and everything like it's all
Yeah,
about the
so
colors.
it's all psyche, you know. So
Yeah.
the way when you look at, again going back to the point that you say whites or reds, or you know, the soothing colors that you have, why? Because they make you feel this. And when you say I'm not going to the future, I'm not anticipating कि अब क्या होगा, ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा, उसको पता चल गया, rather I'm saying okay, that's okay, जो भी था, it's my role also in the party. So I acknowledge and I don't give the blame. So the biggest thing I think जो mindfulness ने मुझे help किया है वो ये कि taking 100% ownership of my pain and my pleasure. So the easier way to understand mindfulness is like again through an example analogy.
You love glasses, I say. Like,
Yes,
actually.
I think that makes things, that's very ordinarily available, and that's a good reminder in your daily life, you know. So when you say that my life is the glass that I have, and initially I need to choose to, you know, what I want to hold in my glass. So there are people who will come and put things into it. So sometimes there's a sand, there's a dirt, there are some petals, there are some lovely things that keep coming in. And why I love to say that water in the glass, because water has a tendency to absorb everything. It still has no color of its own, but it takes the shape and the color and everything that, you know,
Primary years याद आ रहे
whatever
हैं
pot you
मुझे।
put it into, and it is also ready to receive also.
Yeah.
But also very powerful to say that there's a flow in life, right? So I love the analogy of water. So in a glass, this glass is my life, and I have this water, which is again a template that I have. And there are people who come in. So somebody adds a stone, somebody adds some dirt, somebody adds some petals, some flower, whatever remains. So I then when I say mindfulness, I say that I might not like somebody putting a stone in my glass.
The as you said, the generational trauma which we
So
have.
yeah,
Pura.
so it becomes heavy. So eventually when I'm moving, so the dirt settles, and the bottom of the glass is full of dirt maybe. And now how will this dirt leave me? So dirt could be my unhealed traumas, my unhealed emotions, my unprocessed feelings, you know, that I'm holding on. Now if you can visualize a glass and you say there are some stones also. Now stones are very heavy. So they make you the weight of the glass will become even heavier.
Yeah, and that's
Right.
your life, you said.
That's the life. So I'm feeling heavy. Always things are like not going the way I want. And there's no space that I have. So eventually the boulders, the analogy we use is like something which is stuck, something which is not moving. So stone banta kaise hai? Stone kaise banta hai? It's a natural process. Lot of things in the system happens, and then slowly stones are formed. So these stones are like my pains.
Yeah, like your
Or-
childhood pain,
yeah,
वो
some-
बने जा रहा
any-
है and it
yeah,
becomes solid and
some
वो
sort
बैठ
of-
गया अपनी
yeah,
life के
बैठ
अंदर।
गया है, some sort of
हाँ।
disappointment, frustration, anger, मुझे लगता है कि आई एम होल्डिंग assumptions, तो वो करते करते अब जब तक मैं उसको बाहर नहीं निकालूंगी, how will my glass be clean? How will this water, the taste that I have in my life, will be
Meetha.
potable?
Yeah.
Meetha, yeah, at least neutral. So what I want to see, that what flavors I want to add. तो जब तक ये होता ही जाता है in the course of life, so I will always have something coming in, something. But then when I have a practice that I develop through my senses, and I say, oh no, I'm the one who needs to look at things the way objectively, and I don't need to always react. I don't need to always follow the path that I have. So what you do, you start practicing mindfulness, start being more aware,
So
start noticing, and slowly you start noticing the boulders and the little pebbles, and you say, oh, I don't want to keep this memory.
so
I
आप
need to
लेके
remove
उसे
this
निकाल
memory.
देते हो.
हाँ, exactly. आपको याद है, there's a movie, Inside Out. Have you watched that
yeah,
movie?
yeah.
You remember the stacks?
Emotions, yeah.
The emotions, the stacking that they kept holding. So good memories they wanted to keep, and what happens? The other sadness and anger. तो क्या हो जाएगा जब तक आप वो रखते रहोगे? Life wouldn't give you maybe where is the space if you have so much stones? Where is the space to hold flowers, hold buds? How will you hold it? It's filthy water, and nothing works out in filthy water. तो कैसे
So
चलेगा?
purify करते हो mindfulness.
Absolutely. So with practice, you can start healing.
So mindfulness आप heal करते हो अपने आप को by observing.
By
You
observing.
analyze the stones and the purity,
Yeah.
and then you take out the impurity through filtration and any methods,
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
you keep purifying
You
it.
keep
और
purifying.
अपनी पूरी life को हमने scientific experiment बना दिया है.
It's like that. So you can even try different things.
Yeah.
No? You might say the water is red, the water is blue, there are different
The color
colors in
psychology,
life.
yeah.
Yeah. So what you keep noticing is that what's in my glass, because again, it is an offering to the other person. I want to offer things to you,
Mhm.
but what will I offer? Like we say, whatever is inside is what you give out.
Yeah, so it makes sense. A glass भी अगर it's of good smell, कोई और glass आ गया, अगर गंदी smell आ रही है, वो वहाँ भी चली जाएगी,
Exactly.
and दोनों गंदे हो
Our
जाएंगे.
same contamination.
So now, like the same glass
Yeah.
is like representing the entire ethos of life.
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
wow, what an English teacher you are! Like you have personified the entire life in a glass.
Exactly. That's how it is. So you need to be very mindful that what is going on. Why? So many of us are not even aware that there's a lot of sand accumulated. There's a lot of stone, pebbles जो unwanted है. तो पता ही नहीं चलता कि हम रखते जा रहे हैं. हम इसको hold कर रहे हैं very dearly. We don't need to. So a lot of diseases, when you say science, I'll just like to end by saying that a lot of diseases which originate in the body are because of the lot of emotions which are.
Yeah, I have heard like most of the diseases, like when you're feeling fever, if you say
Yeah.
हम मुझे fever हुआ है, आपका fever हो जाएगा.
Yes, हो जाएगा.
And if you say मैं ठीक हो गया हूँ, because आपका temperature भी ज़्यादा ही होता है, लेकिन when you start feeling good,
Yes.
your fever just drops down.
And also the thought that you are living in, so intention, thoughts, your action and your feelings, everything just has a
Just connected.
beautiful connection, and we all really have to see that if whether I am the one who's living life or the life is actually living me. So अगर मैंने ही total surrender करके छोड़ दिया है, होने दो जो हो रहा है, तो that's one way to look at it.
और other way
और
is
the
जो
other-
हो रहा है, मैं उसे ये
उसमें मेरा रोल क्या है?
हाँ.
How do I want to?
मेरी वाली ideology, become the director of your own life.
Absolutely, you become the director. Like
Yeah.
you love to do movies.
Yeah.
So what do? You choose.
Yeah.
So like my motto in life is I become what I choose to be.
Yeah.
So if you
Even same
choose to be a better person, you will always be.
a better
No
person.
matter any adversity which comes to you, you will stay kind. You will stay empathetic. Or otherwise, you might become an angry young man. The world has been bad to me, so I'll be bad to everybody. That's not the way it needs to function.
It was so great to have you, ma'am. And like I love how our conversation started from being an educator, facilitator, to what is life?
What is life?
What is a water bottle?
So I always used to ask people, what is life? What is life?
I would say now, a life is a water, a glass of water.
A glass of water. So that's how it is. It is my pleasure also, Vedant. Thank you for calling me and having this conversation. It's a beautiful, I think we learn from each other. I have also gained a lot of perspectives.
You have gained perspective of how's the youth, how they
Yeah,
feel about
so
us,
because this
that we should.
coming back to you, connecting, reliving sometimes that we have common connections, and we hope that we'll continue meeting.
Yes.
And there will be more coming up from.
So great to have you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Be mindful and just keep doing.
Just keep doing.
But you know the intent now. Why do we do
Yeah,
this?
so breath is basically, we call it because it's one binding thing in the body. You can notice, you can focus. It's just slow. So the mind gets slowed when you focus on it. Otherwise, there's a chatter.
Yeah, or otherwise do your activities which you think are more mindful.
Fluctuating.